After multiplication, we are going to start with division. First, let's do the terms. Dividend, the number that is being divided, by divisor, the number that is dividing, is equal to the answer, which is called quotient. There is one more term in division, the remainder, which is the number that is left over after you finish dividing the dividend by the divisor. So in division, you will always have two answers, the quotient written as Q and the remainder written as R. Okay? For example, when you divide 25 by 5, you get the answer 5 without a remainder. So Q is equal to 5 and R is equal to 0. But when you divide 28 by 5, the answer is 5 with 3 left over. So Q is 5 and remainder is R is equal to 3. Just like multiplication, division also we'll do in 4 steps: long division, short division, division by multiples of 10, 100 and 1000, and linear division. So let us begin with long division. For example, 9785 divided by 8. You write the dividend 9788. Draw the line above and on the left of the number and write 8 on the left side of the dividend. First you divide 9. 9 divided by 8 is 8 ones are 8. So you write 1 above 9 as the quotient, and 8 ones are 8. You write below, subtract, put the minus sign, and the remainder is 1. Bring down the next digit, that is 7. Put an arrow and write 7. So now you have to divide 17 by 8. 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16. So quotient, you write 2 above 7, and 8 twos are 16. So 16 you will write below and put the minus sign and subtract. Again the remainder is 1. Bring down the next digit, which is 8. Now you have to divide 18 by 8. 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16, 8 threes are 24. So 24 is greater than 18. So the quotient, you will write 2, multiply 8 into 2 and write 16 below. Put the minus sign. Now when you subtract 18 minus 16, you get 2 as the remainder. Bring down 5. Divide 25 by 8. 25 by 8. How many times? 3 times. 8 threes are 24. And 8 fours are 32 is greater than 25. So 8 threes are 24. Write 24. Put the minus sign. And when you subtract, the remainder is 1. There are no more digits left to divide. So you got your quotient, which is 1223, and remainder is 1. So how will you write the answer? I said two answers, remember? Q and R. So Q is 1223 and R is 1. Let's do another example. 14,392 divided by 6. Arrange, draw the lines, write the divisor. The first digit is 1. 1 is smaller than 6, so you can't divide. So what do? You put a 0 above 1. Then you consider 1 and 4 together. Divide 14 by 6. 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12, 6 threes are 18 is more than 14. So it will be 6 twos are 12. So you write 2 and multiply and write 12 below. Subtract, and 14 minus 12 is 2. The remainder is 2. Now what do you have to do? Yes, bring down the next digit, 3. Now divide 23 by 6. How many times will 6 go in 23? 3 times. 6 threes are 18 and 6 fours are 24 is greater than 23. So 6 threes are 18. You wrote 18. When you subtract, you get 5 as the remainder. You know the procedure. Bring down the next digit, 9, and now you have to divide 59 by 6. How many times? You know your tables. 6 into 9 is 54 and 6 tens are 60. So it will be 6 nines are 54. When you subtract, the remainder is again 5, and you bring down the last digit, 2. 52 by 6. It will be 6 8s are 48 because 6 9s are 54, which is more than 52. So 6 8s are 48. And when you subtract, the remainder is 4. No more digits left to divide, so you got your quotient and remainder. That's your quotient, 2398, and 4 is your remainder. So your answer will be Q is 2398 and R is equal to 4. Okay. One more example. 3195 divided by 5. So arrange the dividend, draw the line, divisor. First divide 3. Is it possible? No, 3 is less than 5. So what do you have to do? Yes, put the 0 and then 3 and 0 together, 30 by 5, perfectly divisible because 5 into 6 is equal to 30. So you write 6 in the quotient and 30. And what is the remainder? 30 minus 30 is 0. Then bring down the next digit, 1. Wrote the next digit. Now can you divide 1 by 5? No, 1 is smaller. So same step, you bring down the next digit also. Okay, so now you will bring down the next digit, which is 9, and divide 19 by 5. How many times? 3 times, because 5 4s are 20, which is more. So 5 3s are 15, and when you subtract, the remainder is 4. And now the last digit is 5. Bring that down. Divide 45 by 5. You know the answer. 5 into 9 is 45. So the remainder will be 0. No more digits to divide. So your quotient is, yes, 6039, and the remainder is 0. So you write Q is equal to 6039 and R is equal to 0. Okay.